Okay. Oh, that's week 3. I'm playing Wakeman. Okay, I gotta remember my turn types. Probably not gonna talk a lot this time. A little under the weather, but it's okay. I don't actually really remember what my team fully does. Anyway, so he brings the 6. The 6 I would have expected. And see, we have Terra Fairy Groudon, Terra Fairy Rush the Ram. Okay, so it looks like he's trying to immune himself to my body presses. Terra Water Flutter Mane. Okay. Dark Willigant to be immune to, brings Taunt. Steel Thundy. And then Ghost King Gambit to be immune to body press. Ghost King Gambit's actually. No, that's not so. Alright, this is the team. We're gonna change the music. Yeah, okay. Alright, go have fun. Generally, my strategy is to lead Giratina. I have no reason to expect. I mean, we could just do Grimmsnarl turn 1, like game 1. Grimmsnarl sets the screen, we have Zamazenta, and then in the back... Not gonna lie, Arcanine is kinda good. If we do like Zamazenta Arcanine, we could do Iron Leaves for coaching stuff. The only issue with Iron Leaves is that it is susceptible to get taunted. We also don't have an immediate way to damage the Groudon. I'm okay with Iron Leaves, that's the lead. Definitely went Zamazenta. And we could do either Grimmsnarl or Arcanine. With the amount of Terra Fairies they have, I kind of want to do Arcanine. Like, Grimmsnarl's nice, because it can Thunder Wave, and then I can get the jump on something like a Reshiram. Yeah, and I can also just take a hit from a Reshiram. I'm fine with this then. This might not work, but we'll see. This was kind of a difficult team to prep for. Just a lot of really strong options. Like, you can run whatever. You can basically run whatever you want. But here we get a quick fix. We're gonna go ahead. We get Terrifier off the grid. We can protect. They can't stop a coaching here. See, they could encore me though, which that would not be great. I wouldn't mind just going for the Poltergeist, getting rid of the Weekend immediately. And then just going for the coaching. It's a little aggressive. We also could protect, coaching, go for Shadow Sneak. Like, I actually like this. Protect, coaching. Okay, and they go ahead and just protect the Groudon, which is fine. So they do. So we have the same strategy. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a Focus Dash on this Lilligant. I'm gonna go ahead and Shadow Sneak. I think just go for a Leaf Blade, just start getting damage off. They go for a Terra. This is actually pretty tough for me to deal with, too. Simply because I don't have a special attacker outside of Fortress. We go for Shadow Sneak, play around with Encore. Does half, good to know. We're just gonna spam coaching. Okay, not much. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. So this was kind of my concern, was something like this. Okay, so we see Terra Fairy Blast. We can go ahead, we can knock out the hand. Just because I don't think we don't want coaching to get too out of hand here. And I think we just keep going for damage on Groudon. An unfortunate turn, but it's also not terrible. He also didn't go for Sleep Powder, which is pretty big to know. They Fire Punch, probably predicting the Protect. We reveal Sash. Okay, they go Reshiram. This is where things can get a little strange. So, I can't really afford to take a double or lose both Pokemon this turn here, so I need to get damage off somewhere. We also aren't in a terrible position. We honestly need damage into the Reshiram. So, I need to prevent a double knockup from going off from happening here, and we just make close combat. Okay, so we don't see no Scarf Reshiram, which is kind of what I expected it to be. I expected Scarf. The Heat Wave. Okay, it's Life Orb. Okay. So we're already a bit at a disadvantage since we brought the Grimmsnarl. However, Zamazenta's still not in the worst position. It could be a little bit better, but it's not the worst. We need to pick up a knockout with this body class. Let's see. Whereas Grimmsnarl sets up, and then we probably just get double KO'd. So I can't go Grimmsnarl. Looks like Grimmsnarl's probably just not the correct option. We should have gone Arcanine. We are Grass Terra. One play we could make, we could honestly Wide Guard. If they want to go for Heat Wave. Wide Guard. I'm trying to think, because they still have one more Pokemon in the back. Meaning this is still a bit of a dicey situation. Like, what are the odds we get a Poltergeist off? Or we could even Wide Guard. Go for like a Shadow Sneak. I just don't know what the moveset is on this. We could Wide Guard Poltergeist, go for a knockout. That might not be worth it. We could also Shadow Sneak, get another round of Life Orb chip. As we protect, then we get knock off Fate Grimmsnarl. Okay, actually, I like this. Yeah. This is a little awkward, just because. And they protect the Reshiram, so we've seen Heat Wave and Protect. Poltergeist would have been really good there. We get not the worst damage down though. They do knock out. So I assume your last move is Precipice Blades, which means Terra Fire is really free. But now we have this play. We can just reflect, go for a body press. As long as we knock out, we're fine. Okay, yeah, I kind of thought. Yeah, it's okay. So we actually super wall this Groudon. No sun. So we might just have to hope for a precipice, but that precipice dodge. We also get just Thunder Wave. I think we have to pray for this dodge here. Behemoth Dash. They protect Flutter Mane. Okay, they don't. So we will knock out Flutter Mane. Unless it's Sash, which, I mean, that'd be good to know if it is. No, okay. So the Sash is on the loop. I don't know. No, it doesn't knock out. So here we can just Thunder Wave. Terra. Okay, so it is a roll. This means they can't I didn't even think about that. I kind of forgot I had Terra. That's fine. But they made the right play. If we would have Terra'd in that situation, they would have got the right play, so it doesn't really matter. We also see that he's making some plays. Thunder Wave. A full para gets me back in this. I have no idea what we need. Blade. Very tight in game. Just keep Behemoth bashing. So they're gonna win game 1 on 1 HP. This is fine because we've gotten a lot of information. One. Actually, no, I won't say anything. This is fine. Because honestly, it was still really close. And now I know his, like now I know his Groudon set. He really can't do too much damage to my. To make Giratina. So I think we could just outpace him with Giratina here. The question is, do I still want to do Grimmsnarl? Because Grimmsnarl wasn't honestly the worst. Especially if we get the Reflect up. We're just doing really well with Zenta. Taking Precipice Blades. I think we keep it the same. Don't change anything. Because my lead honestly just works. So. So we're going to make this play. The reason we make this play is because we can deny Hooligan from getting two coachings off. If we would have made this play in game 1, I think we probably would have won. So we don't know if they have sleep powder. Okay, we'll just go for protect again. For coaching. Sash, I figured. And now we get to deny. We can go ahead and Shadow Sneak. And I kind of want to get Grim Snarl in. Because then we preserve Iron Leaves. There's no point. I'm also down to protect Iron Leaves, because I feel like that's what they target. Okay, so coaching protect. You're not sleep powder then. Okay. Could have gotten a Leaf Blade off, but it's fine. They just Fire Punch you. I kind of figured. So we kind of just stall a turn of stun at that point, which I think always benefits me. So I mean, I don't see a reason to not just make this play. We could also get another coaching off on Giratina. I like the Shadow Sneak here, and then coaching I think is fine. Damage on Groudon would though. Actually, I think we just go for damage on Groudon. I don't necessarily think we need another boost, and they choose to not tear off, so we get a big Leaf Blade off. It's probably doing, yeah, it's a good damage. It's really good damage. Fire Punch on the Sash. And we know the Flutter Mane is Terra Water. So we get Photosynthesis. Speed. There's 2 turns of Sun. Which again will generally always benefit me. I'm trying to think. We could Poltergeist in the Groudon. We could also just go for a Air Blast. The thing is, yeah, just go ahead and Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak here. I don't know if I want to necessarily lose my Iron Leaves this turn. We could just protect it again. Yeah, because then... Yeah, because the thought process here, we can get damage into Flutter Mane. Because if they go for Terra Water... Terra Water Terra Blast isn't going to do anything to me in the Sun. We're +1, so we probably still do it KO. They just got it. That's a decent chunk. Terra Blast. Terra Blast in the Sun at +1 to a Flutter Mane still a lot. Yes. And now we can just Shadow Sneak Leaf Blade. Based on that damage. Oh, crit, nice. Ooh, they're bulky fluttering. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, no, they're not. I'm not. Wrong cap. Okay. I still think there might be. Probably like mid bulk. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and just poltergeist. Let's see if this actually does just knock out. Actually, no, just close combat. It's fine. So Giratina takes a shitload from that. That's concerning. Giratina takes a lot from that, but we have zombies that we can just clean up, so. Something. Take game 2. Okay. We also see. Oh, god dang it! I wasn't paying attention to the speed order between Giratina and Groudon. Oh, that's pretty embarrassing, actually. Good one, Charles. Good one. I kind of want to do the same again, but this time go to Arcanine. Because if we can... I mean, we can do enough damage to this Groudon, truthfully. Like... Besides, if they ever do Draco Meteor, they lose their, they lose a good deal of damage. Then Arcanine can come in, be really threatening. Threaten flinches, even with Blitz. Let's do it. Let's do Arcanine. Just because that was quite a lot of damage. Thunderous pressure in. Got it. So, I imagine their target here is gonna be Giratina. I'm gonna go hard on Arcanine. This is a bit of a read, but all things considered, I don't know. I just don't know what I do. If I lose Arcanine this turn, I think it's probably not a good spot. Oh, they just protect. Okay. Go for a taunt. Beautiful. So we have a well-positioned Arcanine now. And honestly, we have a Draco with them. This feels like the most obvious Draco here of my life. So I'm gonna switch into this. And now we reposition the Giratina for the we get a Terra out. If it's Earth Power, you got me. There's not much I can do about that. Interesting. So they neuter their damage, and I get Zamazenta in it. Let's think this through a bit. I'll go Giratina. I was not expecting that. I feel like the Giratina slot was so free there, but you got the play right, so. So the Reshiram isn't really threatened right now. I also just, but I really don't want to take a Thunder Wave. If I take a Thunder Wave, it's probably not so bad if I take a Thunder Wave, obviously. Shrimp's gonna protect. Just gonna spam Thunder Wave, which is fine. Poltergeist. That's gonna let her live. Certainly not great. It's a good read on the Fed Grimstone. Damn. Okay, anyway. The Behemoth Bash into the Reshiram is free. Here, let's just... Because Thunderwave is going to paralyze me. Thunderwave isn't going to do really damage, though. I do think I need something to get back into this game. I can't Poltergeist throw Thunders anymore. There's Groudon. Yeah, just get Thunderwave. Okay. Okay. Now we probably need a crit. That puts me so far behind. That puts me really far behind. I need something. I need something here. Unfortunately, I don't I think it's Terragrass, hopefully Precipice, and we need to land it. We need to land some sort of on this ground. I mean, I don't really know. Precipice, we are immune. Okay, so we get that right. Okay. Yeah, if we would have landed like one attack in that last turn, as I said that. Okay. So. Here. Okay. I'm kind of at a loss for this one. I'm gonna split it this turn. Well, the only way they can do damage to me is, hang on, is with the Groudon. Okay, they don't protect the Groudon. The Wild Bolt. Fire Punch. Giratina, please. Please, Giratina. Land. Wait, this thing has an item, right? Okay, this has been a game 3 of Pokemon. This Groudon has dodged, I think, 4 attacks at this point. Like, it has an item, right? I'm not tripping. How does Paper Face work? Because the move just fails. I'm pretty sure the move just, like, fails. Well, oh, you realize the Slenders isn't doing resistant to Flutter Mane? Okay, which is immune to Body Press. Yeah, I should probably slow down a bit here. Red Punch, decent chunk. Okay, doesn't matter because they're paralyzed. And Giratina. Okay. It's like my brother in Christ, Giratina. So the Shadow Sneak's pretty obvious. How much? I mean, I don't really know how to beat the Reshiram without a dodge. So we can just body press the Groudon, and I think I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Sneak before. And I need to pick up the one to KO. Yeah, not quite. So we're not in the worst position, truthfully, because we are pressuring double KO. Let's just go for it. So we do get the double KO. We aren't completely finished. We just need a lot of luck. Because I think right now all the moves that can do damage to me can miss. So The issue is we're not dealing with damage right now. I think maybe it's Leaf Blade. Like, just dodge all of, like, Leaf Blade and Reshiram. Dodge one attack with Iron Leaves as we protect Giratina. Shadow Sneak Leaf Blade Reshiram. Dodge Big Wins. We're not out of this without a dodge. Truthfully. Because if we need to deal with Reshiram, so yeah. Giratina's breaking through this protects like a champion. The Thunder Wave, sure. Okay. I mean, I had to hopefully do it or dodge it. I could dodge this. Okay, this is the start of my comeback. Is this how a comeback starts? As long as I break through, we do. If I was ever gonna come back, it's like this. So we need an Iron Leaves dodge. Okay. Or Giratina dodge. I can take it. Yeah, that was tough. It was a tough matchup to begin with, but with the Thunderous game, I just wasn't well prepped for that, and I didn't have Grid Snarl that round. If I would have had Grid Snarl there, I think I would have been in a bit of a better position. But that's okay. It happens. Missing all those attacks into Groudon wasn't great either, but oh well. Anyway, good games.